Hello there, I'm Nick. Now you might be wondering why you're seeing this weird fleshy V2 model instead of my actual cartoon face. Well, that's because today we're not going to be talking about video games, but what you'd be sitting in while you're enjoying video games. That's right, we're talking about chairs. This chair specifically. This is EWin's Night Series gaming chair. They sent it over for me to review. For the sake of transparency, I should let you know that this is a sponsored video. I agreed to make this video in return for getting a chair, and also that plug that you saw in front of the last episode of Sonic's Speed Reading. And there is a discount code that the channel is going to benefit from. So, just putting that all out there. That said, I don't think sponsorships need to be devoid of honesty. I take this stuff very seriously before I put it out there in front of you guys. There's a reason why you haven't seen any mobile games sponsor my videos. And I flat out told them that. I'm happy to review a chair, but it needs to be my own honest thoughts. And they agreed. They were blunt with me. They said that, hey, we're a smaller company. We're just trying to get our product out there in the world because we believe in it. They didn't send me over a script. They didn't ask for any particular verbiage to be used. They didn't even ask to have this video reviewed by them before I put it out there in the world. They just wanted me to put up the promotional links in different spots and point you guys in the right direction if this sounds like it's something you want to buy for yourself or as a gift. And after a month of having this chair, I can see why they believed in it so much. This is a good chair. This is the nicest chair I've ever owned in my life. And that's not something I ever really truly thought about until I actually sat down in this thing. Chairs were just another thing to be used, you know? That's just a utility. It's just something there. You don't really think about it until you're actually sitting down in something that's high quality. And I don't think I can ever go back to another basic chair for my game rooms anymore. Because this looks fun and flashy like you'd expect from a gaming chair, but it feels high quality. Like, I'd expect this kind of a luxury chair in a CEO's office. It's just super comfortable. And it's super adjustable. I love that you can do whatever you want with the armrest. You can have one higher than the other if you really feel like it. They have multiple models for any body type, and I think that's kind of awesome because not every gamer is built the same way. What I like about this chair is that I don't have to pick between style or substance. I get both. All the designs I've seen on their website are elegant and they stand out, but they also aren't over-designed. It's just the right amount of flashy. And under the bright colors and sexy leather is a well-built chair. I looked into all those logos that you saw on their commercial, that BIFMA and SGS stuff. Those are basically groups that thoroughly review furniture. Yes, that actually exists. They test this stuff out in labs. Like actual labs, like where science is born. That's crazy. I love how far you can lean back. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Okay, I'm just in bed now. But I also love that it locks into place. It's something I didn't really think about, but my last gaming chair, it would just lean back to however far it did. And that's a problem when you're trying to stream or get some work done. You end up hunching over something, and that's not good for your back. This thing locks into place, so I can just sit back like this without any issue. And there's an arch support pillow. There's this neck pillow behind here. Things you'd expect, but you don't really appreciate until you sit down and actually utilize it for yourself. And also, swivel's great. If I had more room, I'd just do a whole loop-de-loop around here. It's so satisfying, guys. This is so nice. All the compliments aside, I do have a couple of little gripes. They are quite little, though, and I think it's only specifically due to this one order or this one style of chair. First and foremost, nothing to hold this pillow to the back of this chair. I noticed that some of their other models have buckles and stuff like that so they can be secured. For the Night Series, that doesn't seem to be the case. It's not a big deal, but sometimes I end up sitting on this accidentally. The only other gripe that I have is that the instructions that I got with this chair weren't for this chair. It was for a different model. I don't know if that's just a standard instructions they send for every one of their chairs, but I did notice there were some key differences between how you set up the Night model and how you set up some different ones. Not a lot, though. I think it was just like how to put a cover over the armrest or something like that. It was very minuscule. The instructions were informative enough that I got the basic gist of things, and we put this thing together without any issue whatsoever. And again, I don't know if that was just a mistake, like they sent me the wrong instructions, or if these were just standard for every model they put out there. I don't really know. But that said, I do have to mention that construction of this chair was a breeze. I'm always intimidated when I put furniture together, and I've put a lot of it together in the last few months when we moved over to our house. So I wasn't really looking forward to doing it again. But we spent about 20 minutes just sitting down, putting all the pieces together, and it was ready to go. There really isn't a lot to it. In less than an hour, you'll have this thing constructed, and it's going to be lasting you for a damn long time. When it comes to a chair, it needs to be good for your butt. You're either spending all day at work, and when you get home, you want something that looks inviting, that's going to be there for you and be comfortable, or you're going to be sitting in front of a computer for hours on end, and you want something that's not going to feel like garbage after a while. In my case, I have both of that in my life. I have to spend full shifts at work on my feet all day, and I also have to spend hours on end either streaming or editing or whatever, and I never get sick of being in this chair. If you're an editor or a gamer or someone who just has to sit a lot of the time, it's important that you take care of what you're sitting in, because you're going to be spending so much of your day in this one bit of furniture. It needs to be sturdy and it needs to be comfortable, and EWin provides. And I've spent enough time with this that I have the confidence to say that I believe in their products, and I'll certainly be ordering another one, because as you might have noticed, this is not my standard color. For those of you who've been sticking around this channel, you might know I'm a little obsessed with the color green. So when EWin first reached out to me, they asked me like, hey, what model did you want to review? Did you have a specific color? I said, yes. Give me the green one. And they responded that unfortunately they had sold out of all their green models, because of course they did, it's the best color. They wouldn't have any new ones for another few months. So they asked me what other color would I like instead. And I responded, look, you don't understand. You don't understand. It's so hard to explain to normal people how weirdly obsessed I am with a color. It's ridiculous. So long and short of it, they didn't have any green chairs for me to review, but I do thankfully have a wonderful wife in my life who I want to be streaming with, stuff like that. So I figured if I've got a queen, she deserves a throne. You're probably going to be seeing my wife in this when I'm not using it myself. And as soon as those green chairs become available, you better believe I'm going to be ordering one for myself, because I certainly think this chair is rad. And quite frankly, my wife shouldn't have the best chair in the house. And when those green chairs do become available, thankfully, I do have an offer code that I can use to get 20% off my next order. Just use the code Apologist and you'll get 20% off whatever's on their website. This is just their night series. They do have other different types of chairs for all different kinds of body types. There you go. That's the sponsorship portion of this video. So yeah, there we go. Long and short of it, it's a very nice chair. It looks cool, it feels great, and I highly recommend it. I don't think they're asking too much money for any of these things, and I think you're getting a good amount of quality for what they're producing. Good on you, EWin. Thank you for sending this over. I will certainly be picking up another one as soon as that green color comes back in stock. Thank you guys for watching this video. This was a sponsored video, but it was an honest sponsored video. So if you do end up getting an EWin chair for yourself, please be sure you use the offer code Apologist at checkout so you get 20% off your order. And then hit me up on social media so I know you got it and I know this sponsorship actually led somewhere, because it benefits not just me, but EWin and, of course, your butt. But I'll be back soon with another video. I got another Sonic speed reading ready to go pretty soon here. I want to get that wrapped up. Got another game Apologist planned, and of course, June's coming up. We're going to have a lot of Sonic to talk about. So be sure to check all that out. Check out Sunset City over on that YouTube channel or the RSS feed, Podbean, wherever you find your podcasts. You can follow me on Twitch. You can hang out with me on Discord. You can chat with me on Twitter. We'll have all the links for that and the EWin store down below. Thank you for hanging out with me today, and we'll see you again very soon. Toot toot.